This is your Nickelodeon Nutcase with another review of this week's new Nickelodeon episodes. I waited until Sam and Cat was aired to do the 3 new episodes of the week. So let's just get started with the new Big Time Rush. Awesome prank episode. The first prank episode was amusing. You just love it every time you watch it. And this one was just as good, if not better. Not the best outcome, but it'll come. If there's another prank episode. Maybe there won't be, because the show's in its last season, but it was great. I mean, full cast: Camille, Joe, Lucy, Bitters, Griffin. I mean, they were all there. And doing a great job, and all these pranks were just funny, got you laughing. Still no James and Lucy relationship. We'll see if that happens. But all the pranks were just funny. And then when Mrs. Knight was trapped between her two kids, I was able to predict what was going to happen. She was going to lay it down, she was going to dodge, or actually she ended up jumped. The two kids planked each other out, she won. But then even after she won, I knew she was not going to cancel it. So that was kind of predictable. Nonetheless, it was funny and entertaining. Wendell and Vinny. Okay, well, that one is always funny. So they advertised it, saying that Lisa Kudrow was going to make a guest appearance. Now, I had not heard of Lisa Kudrow before then, so I did some research, found out she was on the show Friends, which I never watched. But they did not advertise that Brent Spinner would be making a guest appearance. Now, I had heard of, because I watched a little bit of Star Trek with my dad and my sister, who were both Trekkies. And while I was away at college, I watched a lot of it with my roommate, who is a big Trekkie. So, yeah, that name I would have recognized. And you probably know that Dan Schneider is a big fan of Star Trek. Of course, this isn't a Dan Schneider show. But you would know that on his shows he mimics Star Trek and Star Wars with the Galaxy Wars. Okay, Sam and Cat. I like the way they made fun of Dan Schneider's own ventures. Well, first of all, we know that in the Dan Schneider shows that the laptops have a pear on them instead of the apple. Obviously, because they could not get the rights from Apple. And so you have this show within a show that features bananas on a computers, and they say, well, that's because they couldn't get the rights to the pears. Kind of that cycle thing. So, going on with that, a show canceled. And the show within a show canceled. That was probably to make fun of Victorious being canceled. So all in all, that was just fun. And then the school question answered. We knew in the season premiere that Kat was still going to school, presumably at Hollywood Arts. And now we know that Sam is still going to school online. So that answers a lot of questions. And, this show is really going places. It's doing popular, it's getting positive reviews, so let's enjoy the ride. And until next week, this is your Nickelodeon Nutcase.